Another thing that we did was our celebrity mailings. Obviously, you look at us and us and Star and In Touch and OK and Life and Style and blah, 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 blah. Well, to really get in those magazines, you need to be able to say that there are celebrities who love your product. Well, how am I going to know when they walk in? Although I did get a call from one of our retailers that Ricky Lake went in and bought two. That was our first official celebrity purchase. And it was right when she was hosting Charm School, which, of course, I was addicted to. That Megan. Oy, oy, oy. So when you're sending things to celebrities, there's two ways to basically get them in their hands. Well, there's a few. Obviously, if you know somebody who knows them, which I don't. But basically, if you have a relationship with their publicists, you send it to their publicist, and their publicist sends it to them. And you really can't officially use their name unless you're given permission or you get a thank you note or something. And I do have a friend who manages a lot of amazing celebrities, so I did my first mailing to her. And now you have to make an impression. You can't just send a lip gloss in an envelope. So it's all about what is that first thing they're going to see. So we had these boxes made. They're really cute. They're white and glossy, and they say Purple Lab, Double Duty Beauty. And they have our metallic print. And when you open them, we had the cute matching tissue paper. And I used 3 or 4 different shades of this tissue paper so I could make it gradient like our box. And then the glosses were in there. And then I had this little card made that says, Moi, Karen, Purple Lab Creatrix. So they knew they were getting a kiss from me. And I did a little personal note on the back. And the glosses fit in here perfectly as a puzzle. So you get the front, the side, the front, the side, and the side says Hoodia. So it was super adorable, and I wrapped it in pink ribbon, and I put it in a Purple Lab bag, and then we sent it off. So my first celebrity mailing went out to about 20 celebrities, and I didn't get that thank you note, but the next day, at Lisa Rinna on Twitter, so Lisa Rinna tweeted about us, and she said, I got something in the mail today from Karen, and it says, huge lips, skinny hips, ha, ha, ha. Has she ever seen me? Look at my lips. And then she, I guess, read the box some more and went, oh my God, it's Hoodia. There's an appetite suppressant in here. God love that Karen. And so I was so excited retweeting, and now we got to say our first celebrity has the product. I also have a very good friend who happens to be really good friends with Nikki Hilton and Paris Hilton, so he was able to get the products to them personally. And I went to college with him and have known him since I was 18. So now I get to use her name. Now we get to pitch the weekly magazines, which is how we got into our first weekly magazine, which was Life and Style. And thank you, Life and Style. We loved that piece, and they called out that Nikki had the product. Now, there's another way to get to celebrities, and basically, it's paid. So there are agencies in the same way that there are PR agencies and advertising agencies, and basically, their whole goal, their whole thing is the celebrity outreach. So for the lowest, probably starting at a couple $1,000s, P.S., I didn't use any of these agencies because there were dollar signs in front of things, and I didn't have them. But for a couple $1,000s, they'll put a list together of, let's say, 50 names or 25 names or however many, depending on their rates. And they give you a larger list, and you pick out, okay, here are my 25 or my 50 people, and they send it off to all these people, and they have their home addresses, and they have personal relationships with them. While you're at the office, you'll probably see somebody famous walking by, and they'll send it. Now, they can't get a quote from all of those people, but they'll basically come back to you with minimum of 1 quote. And when you have this quote, you obviously get to use that in the media. Now, for more money, you can guarantee more quotes. And for even more money, they stage photographs of a celebrity walking down the street with your product in hand. So I hate to, pop the lid off things, but sometimes when you see a celebrity holding, I don't know, a certain kind of lollipop or a certain drink, those companies have paid for that. And obviously, the bigger the celebrity, the more expensive it is. So Fergie could be $100,000 for that one shot, but that one shot runs all over the world. So it's a different kind of advertising and marketing. I'm sorry if anybody is seeing this and A, you hate me for sharing the secret, or because you're in the industry, or B, I've devastated you. You know, when I was little, I was obsessed with WWF wrestling, like obsessed. And I used to go to Madison Square Garden matches, and I was there when like Bob Backlund lost the belt to Hulk Hogan. I mean, I was a total tomboy. And when I found out wrestling was fake, it was probably the most devastating moment, maybe, of my life. So I'm sorry if I did that to you. Sort of like finding out Santa Claus isn't real. It's real for all you young kids who may be watching. So that's getting into celebrity.